Almost a year ago, a young Microsoft executive named Jared Bridegan was on his way over to his ex-wife's home to drop off the twins that they shared. Custodial arrangement, it was her turn. Should have been eventless. He had his 2-year-old daughter in the back of the car, in her car seat, but he never made it back home to his new wife and other daughter. That's because on the way home from that drop-off of the twins, there was a tire in the middle of the road. And when Jared got out to move the tire, he was ambushed, set upon, and he was shot to death. That 2-year-old daughter was still in the back seat of the car. She heard everything and couldn't understand why Dad did not come back to the car. 1 year later, an arrest was made, and that was just on Wednesday. A man named Henry Tenen, 61 years old. Very strange, as though he had no connection to this Microsoft exec. Why on earth would this man have been arrested? The police held a press conference on Wednesday. Have a listen.
This was a planned and targeted ambush and murder.
We know Henry Tenen did not act alone.
And that created even more mystery for this inexplicable killing. It was a conspiracy charge to second-degree murder that Henry Tenen is facing. But if it's conspiracy, who would he have conspired with? Who on earth would have done this? Jared Bridegan's wife, who did not see her husband come home with their 2-year-old daughter, she thinks she may know, and she joins me now. Kirsten Bridegan is with me. This is so distressing, and I am so sorry for your loss. It was even more distressing to hear that the man who was arrested seems to have a connection through an address to Jared's ex-wife's husband. Can you explain what this potential connection is?
I mean, you know what I know. Henry Tenen was a renter of a property owned by Mario Fernandez, who was married to Jared's ex-wife, Shanna Gardner Fernandez. I don't think that's random. It's a 1,000,001 shot that was a random connection. You know, what are the chances of that?
Has Jared's ex-wife, Shanna, said anything about this, especially since it's been revealed that Shanna's husband has a property that was being rented by this alleged killer?
No, Shanna and I have not spoken since very soon after Jared's murder. The only communication is regular emails from me to her requesting to see the kids, which either go denied or completely ignored. So I have not heard anything from her about this.
How is your 2-year-old daughter doing? I mean, she's 3 now, and her little sister's 1. But at 2 years old, I'm guessing she may have some memory of that terrible afternoon?
She does. Early on, she talked a lot about the sounds that she heard, and I'm sure everyone has heard the Ring doorbell sounds of those gunshots. She was there. She heard it. Her dad wasn't answering her. She remembers grabbing her shoes and putting them over her ears. Thankfully, as time goes on, she doesn't speak about that as much. Now it shifts to Dad's in heaven, Dad's not coming home, but he's okay. So I'm glad that it's shifting, but she definitely still remembers that night.
How long was she in the car before somebody discovered the scene and rescued her?
It's estimated to be over 3 minutes that she was alone between when the gunshots were caught on that camera to when a bystander pulled her from the vehicle.
One of the other sad details is that those twins that Jared shared with his ex-wife Shanna and was dropping off that day, that was the last time that you and your 2 kids got to see them. I mean, they're all siblings. They've all 4 lost their dad. And Shanna is not allowing any contact between your 2 children and their other siblings, the 10-year-old twins?
So she allowed me to be present when they were informed of Jared's murder. I had asked her, said, Jared and the kids deserve that I be there, someone who loved their dad. And thankfully she said yes. And then the next day she allowed Abby to bring over some gifts for her sister. But since then, she did not allow them to come to his funeral. She did not allow us to get together, despite many, many requests from myself. and she cut off even FaceTimes as of April.
And now she's moved as far away from Florida as you can get. She's crisscrossed the country all the way to Washington. So is it getting even more dire in terms of trying to reunite these siblings?
Yeah, like I had hoped that if I was persistent, she would come around and realize that she's further abusing and damaging these children by not allowing them to be together, to mourn together, to support each other. But it's fallen on deaf ears, and now there's not even a chance of meeting at a park and letting them play because they live clear across the country.
Kirsten, I am so sorry that you're going through this. I mean, it just seems like an additional insult to a lot of pain and suffering that you and your children are going through. And I am hoping for the very best in this investigation. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.